G'day viewers, my name is Michael and welcome back to Single Racer. And in today's video I just wanted to tell you about an update to the V8SCorsa Pack, or as we know them here in Australia, the V8 Supercars, to now include 5 cars, including the ZB Holden, but now also the 2020 Mustang. And it's been updated to version 3, although there's been this version 3.1 update just to fix probably a few bugs or some minor issues that they came across. But it is a fantastic car set that includes now these 5 cars. And if we go down a bit further here, I just wanted to show you this magnificent work by one of the modders called Ricardo G. I hope I've pronounced that correctly, but with these amazing chrome wheels, and they not only look good in the pictures but on the track as well. They're very, very impressive, and if I didn't know any better I'd swear it was Humble George's amazing chroming wheel work, but no, he goes under the name Ricardo G. But just before we leave this, I just wanted to also show you that the advantage of Content Manager is that it lets you select any of those 5 cars you wanted to run. So you know, you can download the pack and just choose the cars you want to race against. But and it also includes templates if you're good at doing liveries, which I'm not particularly. But if you're not good at liveries, you can come here to the liveries pack and download not only the 2020 current season car liveries, but you can go right back to the 2019 and 2018 seasons here, but it goes all the way back 17, 16, 15, 14 and even down to 2004. So if you're a huge fan of the V8 Supercars and you like the particular livery from a particular year, you can choose which ones you want to install. You can not only download them separately, but also choose which ones to install if you want to download the whole collection. So now let's go back, and what I'll do is I'll put chapters in so you can skip this next bit if you want to, but let's have a quick look at all 5 cars. But like I said, you can skip this section if you want to and just go to the next chapter in the description underneath the video. So let's check them out now. And so let's start with the first 3 cars in the original pack. And the first car is this one, the Nissan Altima L33. And then we had the original Holdens and Fords, this one, the Holden VF Commodore. And next up we have the third and final car in the original car pack. This is the Ford Falcon FGX, and we have it in the Cameron Waters Monster Energy livery. Cameron Waters is my new favourite driver now that Craig Lowndes has retired, and he won a TV show. He was the first winner of the original Shannon Supercar Showdown and has just excelled ever since. And next up we have the 2 added cars to make up this 5 car pack, and here is the Holden ZB Commodore in what I believe was one of the last Lowndes' special liveries that he ran in his final year. I don't know much about it, but it's an amazing looking livery that you can download as part of the liveries pack. And so we naturally come to the 2020 car that's been added finally to make up the 5 cars in the pack. This is the Ford Mustang V8S the McLaughlin livery, and hasn't McLaughlin killed it in the 2020 season, albeit you know, the few races that have gone ahead because of this crazy corona virus. But yeah, an absolutely magnificent livery, and this is the car I'll be driving in this particular video. So let's head over to that now. So this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I'll catch you next time. See you later, and let's go V8 Supercar racing. Okay folks, so as we sit here in last place due to a minor infraction, I bumped someone off the track, so I found myself in last spot. There's my teammate ahead of me and we're off. And let's see how this car handles. Now I'll be taking it reasonably easy because I haven't driven this car yet. This is the final car in the pack, and squeeze through there okay, but there's my teammate ahead, so I'll let him take off. I definitely don't want to bump him off the track. Oh, and this cheeky fellow on the left of me here wants to drag me up the short straight here to go up the hill. I'll let him go ahead. I don't want to fight. I want to get a sense of the brakes and everything, just feel the car out. Although this should be one of the most powerful cars in the field, definitely, and it feels really good as I squeeze my way through there. So it's already off to a good start as we get the beautiful sunset going up the hill here. This feels magnificent. These cars aren't easy to drive, but this feels really planted and a lot better than the earlier cars in the original pack. It also has some quality, you know, polygons and all, or whatever make up the car. You can see the detail is much higher in these last two cars in the pack. So for those that appreciate the quality of good car mods, you'll definitely appreciate this car here. So let's concentrate now to get onto this long Conrod straight here and really try and catch these cars up in front. Man, this sounds magnificent. I know I'm biased, but I would argue this is one of the best sounding cars in Assetto Corsa, given that Assetto Corsa isn't as renowned for its quality sound as some other sims. But yeah, let's make sure we don't come off here. This is always a very hard corner to get right. Oh, and there's a bit of wheel spin here. Man, this car is powerful. So as we try and hone in, I should say, sorry, on this little pack ahead of me. I've only set it for 2 laps. I just wanted to give you a quick guide. As you might have known in the last video, I got donated Factor 2 and I've got AMS 2, and I want to get the full set of race room as well, and it's like, where do I start? So I just wanted to make this video a little bit shorter just because I'm dying to play everything and no time to play anything. So let's see how we go up the hill here. Now let's see if I can work my way through this pack. I'm using the Forza Motorsport 7 version of Bathurst. Oh, and there's been a big crash. Oh, and a spin around. So that's knocked out at least 5 to 7 cars by the looks of it as I flew past there. Oh, and we've got another Mustang in front. Okay, so let's see if I can catch him now on this last lap here. And I don't particularly like this version of Bathurst as much as I do my version, but it appears that the racing is better on this version. They tend to crash on the ACU version of Bathurst that I use usually, but yep, I definitely can't catch this guy. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was McLaughlin up ahead. He's definitely not easy to catch. So we try and work our way onto the straight here. No, he's definitely racing away from me, but what a fantastic pack of cars. So if you do like the V8 Supercars, this is definitely worth downloading, and I'll have a link in the description. Look at that beautiful sunset. This is quite a beautiful version of Bathurst, and I'll have a link to it in the description. You know, each to their own, but it's definitely better for racing, I'd say, by the looks of it. Now, one quirk I wanted to talk about, I don't know if this is the V8 Supercars pack bug, but I tried it on 3 different tracks and they all went into the pits, and I looked all over in Content Manager and I only found one pit stop reference that was switched off. So if anyone knows why these cars are pitting all the time, I'd be very grateful for whatever setting I need to switch off, because I just can't find it. As we take a final look in this 2020 Mustang, I highly recommend it. See, they go out of the pits and then they re-pit again. So on 3 different tracks, they all did the same thing. So I'm missing a setting somewhere, or it could be an unfortunate bug in the pack, but I'll have to work it out. So this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I'll catch you next time. See you later.